to Central, Rick Body.
Good point. Fair. The crowd rallying behind the touching of the tip. You know what? I'm surprised we even got that far with how things are boiling down in Mexico. Of course, Mansoor's team captain, AEW's Claudio Castagnoli, former two-time Ring of Honor World Champion. That's the caliber of athletes that were competing in that International Grand Prix in August down in Arena Mexico. Since then, it has been a war of words, including some fashion critiques.
Yeah, it's key lock here by Atlantis. Nice sit down by Mansoor. It's some great wrestling here, Mansoor. Single leg crossover with that, staying with it, trapping the arm, rolls him back up to grab the arm again, lacing through.
Yes.
The pinprint.
Stepping over. Look at this roll through. Cover. 2.
This is the stuff I want to see from Mansoor, man. Such a smooth athlete.
Mansoor's first singles bout here in ROH. Of course, he claims to have a bachelor's degree from NYU. That's my alma mater as well. Said he went to the Tisch School of Arts, where his professor said that they haven't seen so much raw dynamic talent. Wait a minute. 1, 2.
I have to agree with what do you think you got to claim? Why you got to claim something like that? If you say it, you say it.
Just saying it. I believe it. Look at this.
Caught Atlantis off guard with that pose there.
Sometimes you want to hedge your bets when you're repeating information that's been relayed to you here. Look at that. It is Mansoor. Wow. Inside.
Yeah, that back grab on the arm drag was impressive here.
Casadora. It's Mansoor with the inside wrist lock takeover again.
Mansoor with that balance, man. Always getting back in control very fast. Holds on to that.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, I like it. I'm impressed. Championship caliber wrestler is Atlantis.
And Mason
was ready for the pose.
I was too. Can we?
We know. We're not gonna see it again. We're gonna see the wrestling.
All right. That's fair. It's fair. It's final battle.
Yeah,
it's about the wrestling.
Yep.
As the crowd getting behind Mansoor. Oh, and look at that.
They're saying pose forever. You won't do that.
Well, after the match, code of honor in your team. I don't know if we can get a shot of it. It appeared Atlantis Jr. may have some blood emanating from the mask. That might be a dynamic that comes into play. May have caught his ear on the ropes at some point.
I see it there.
Flying head scissor. Kick to the midsection there.
Atlantis trying to stay in control and try to bring Mansoor down to do so. Rolls through.
Oh, look at this. Crucifix 2 count there. It is Atlantis back to his feet.
Yeah, but Mansoor in the corner right now. That's not a good look right there. You need the corner to hold you up. That's even showing conditioning. Sometimes when you're used to tag team wrestling, your conditioning changes because you're used to having somebody in the corner to tag, and Mansoor doesn't have that right now.
It's a great point. Looking for the collar elbow attack instead. Into the waistlock, grabbing the wrist. Atlantis now trapping from the inside.
Yeah, held onto that leg, did it?
And looking to cross the legs up. Oh, now the knee going left to right, the lateral movement. Not what you want your knee to do.
Yeah, and this is exactly what Atlantis needs to do to try to neutralize Mansoor here with the legs here to make him move slower.
Oh, my goodness. Pop across the chest there.
Wow, laying back. That's the pressure right there. You can see the torque in the knee and in the ankle.
Oh, Mansoor has to go to the ropes there.
Both men were in a lot of pain. Atlantis' ankle was torque too, and I think Atlantis felt the blunt of that as well when he fell back. Both men are going to be moving slower.
Trying to get blood flow to the cartilage of that knee. Up and over. Right hand blocks, forearm connects from Atlantis. And look at Mason. Oh, what? Oh, he must have used. I'm hoping he was fixing his
Now, you know we follow rules. Certain people, I understand.
I got to see a replay at some point. I'll go back and watch it. I'll go back and watch it. Oh, goodness. Because if it was what I think it was, I'm not a fan of that.
Okay. You got good eyes, Ricky Bobby, and you're wearing glasses. You got like 10-10 vision.
I wish I did. Look at this, Mansoor.
Man, that's nice. Holding on to the neck is Mansoor.
Slingshot neck breaker. And
hop and arrow. This is a great combination. Holding on.
Leg 2.
Tell you what, some great wrestling right here from Mansoor, man, by itself. But you can see right there, the breathing by Mansoor may cost him.
And we were that close to a replay of what happened in Arena Mexico when Team International got a victory over Team Mexico. Now going to the mask. I don't like this.
Yeah.
I do not out like this.
But trying to go for the mask, man, you know the luchadors, the mask is everything they have. You don't want to suppose a lot of careers are built on that. Family lineage is built on that.
Particularly Atlantis, whose father is synonymous with Lucha Libre, 41-year veteran.
Yeah, sometimes grabbing at that mask is just enough to distract the luchador to get him off his game plan, and that's exactly what Mansoor has done.
A bit of a chicken wing here. It is Mansoor. Atlantis fighting out, sending Mansoor through. Up. Oh, Larry blocked. It's Mansoor.
Nice kick right there, Mansoor. Wrestling a great match here, keeping
1, 2, inside leg gets 2.
Keeping Atlantis down, and you can see Atlantis doesn't know where he's at right now. He was very close to the ropes, didn't use it, so his wherewithal is not with him. So this is showing a lot of Atlantis right now, even though he had the fortitude to kick out.
Great shot of the sold-out Hammerstein Ballroom here. Ring of Honor final battle as Mansoor in control in our opening bout. We talked about the mask. Oh, lineage. Atlantis Jr. trained since he was 12 years old.
Yeah, that happens a lot in Mexico, man. You grow up with a ring in your yard because your dad's a wrestler, and that ring is your playground.
But no playground here for Mansoor, who's striking a pose. And now looking for the Irish whip, going corner to corner, charging in.
You're not going to do that twice. He doesn't know who's in the ring with, man. This is going to cost him.
And this is where I break. I love the physique. I love the showmanship. But you're giving Atlantis too much time here.
You're right, Bricklebody. Too much time to recover. He's a champ.
Oh, and now a third time. Yeah. A bit over. Atlantis upcoming. Yeah. Connects with a kick upstairs.
Same thing Fletcher did, man. He's taking it Atlantis for granted, and it cost him.
Kick to the midsection. Mansoor charging in. Atlantis Jr. Took the roll backbreaker there.
Atlantis on the prowl right here now, taking his time, dictating the pace. Another backbreaker. And he's going to do something twice through the backbreaker, Riccaboni.
That snap on the backbreaker. Impact on the spine. Now it's Atlantis turning the tables, charging in. Big boot though from Mansoor.
Mansoor up on the second rope.
And Mansoor high cross body. Third time is a charm.
Now the target is on the back of Mansoor, and Atlantis knows it.
And it's Atlantis now with the wrist. Oh, he's got the wrist trap.
It's going to tie him up. Tie him up for that trap pin. Trap pin.
Yeah. Number 2. Could be no. Wow. Looking for revenge is Atlantis Jr. Revenge, a best dish served hot here in the Hammerstein.
Yeah, the impact on that move alone is enough to put you out, and now you're trapped in a pin. That was very impressive that Mansoor was able to pull his way out of there and stay in the match.
And now it's Mansoor who has to find a counter punch, who has to answer to Atlantis. Mansoor was, oh, wait a minute. Come on.
It's distracting.
And Mansoor.
Oh, my goodness. Now, Riccaboni, that was not fair. That was a distraction. It cost Atlantis the momentum, and now Mansoor is back in control. You don't want to see that again, do you, Riccaboni?
I don't. I'm disappointed in Mason Madden and Mansoor for feeling like they had to do that. They're great athletes. And it's Mansoor up top here. And on the moonsault. And
satellite blocked. That's a lot of strength right there by Mansoor.
Holding on to the front face lock, though. It's Mansoor who swings out. Fireman's carry position.
Goodness.
And I got questions about that shoulder.
Yeah.
That shoulder went down hard, Caprice.
The shoulder and the neck, and we don't know what's going on under the mask of Atlantis. He landed twice, hitting the corner and hitting the mat, and landing on the mat on his head. Mansoor back up, maybe he can try a moonsault again.
And landed it. Mansoor hooks the leg, too. No.
Atlantis barely out of that. Mansoor knowing that was one of his best shots, and it landed, didn't get him the win. Gotta keep going, though.
See Mason Madden on the outside. Oh, now just talking trash to Atlantis.
These are your people, Riccaboni. Huh? Can't hear you. Is that Mike
Caprice?
Earpiece?
I admit, I did not expect to see this side of the MXM collection in Ring of Honor as Atlantis Jr. We've seen it in AEW.
Nice release on the German there. Not enough to gain control of Mansoor back up.
Blocks the lariat. Swing and a miss. Oh, wait a minute, Atlantis. Wheel back. Turn the base. Fair play. And Mansoor now holding the neck. Atlantis Jr. with an opportunity here.
Atlantis Atlantis trying to put it away here.
Atlantis looking for the move. He won the TV title. And
Too long, man. This taunt is costing the rope.
It's a cradle. 2. No. Just a 2 count there. A 2 count there. The match hanging in the balance.
Yeah, one reason why Mansoor broke that 2 count is because Atlantis had rotated and put Mansoor in trouble, and I didn't know where Brandon was counting at.
That's a great call. That is a great call here in the sold-out Hammerstein Ballroom. Opening contest. What?
I don't know. You translate. You translate them better than I do.
Look at this. It's Mansoor.
Atlantis caught him with that cutter. Mansoor might be out cold.
The counter to the counter. With the cutter there.
Gotta get him away from the ropes. He's too close to the ropes.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Mansoor just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time.
Yeah, this is how you know Atlantis is in a lot of trouble, man. That wherewithal, knowing where he is in the ring and all. He could have pulled that in a little bit and that would have been over. What is this?
Oh, wait, what? No. Oh, no.
Get your boy
No. Mason Madden. Atlantis gets a shot on Madden.
Madden's mad.
What? There's no way. There's no way. It's very evil. Touchdown. Right in the ding-ding.
What? God damn it.
Catapult took out Mason.
Oh.
Welcome back, Atlantis Jr. Delivering on Atlantis.
Where Atlantis needs to get back control, trying to get the win. Now the score is even 2 against 2 here. Atlantis going right back up for that frog splash. If he hits it with the body, it's over. God, that was perfect.
One more shot at the TV title. Looking at the soul. Hammerstein broken into Atlantis Jr. Atlantis Jr. finish is up. Also here in the Hammerstein final here tonight.
That move alone is enough to put you out of this way and have it track in the play. That was very impressive that Mansoor was able to pull his way out of this day and match.
Right to the count. Mansoor who has to find the counter punch. Unloads the answer to Atlantis. Mansoor was already I don't. I'm disappointed. Madden charges Mason Madden. And Mansoor to do that. They're great athletes. That's Mansoor on his feet here. The team. And how about the moonsault?
Team yellow too. That's disgusting. Satellite blocked. He's a lot of strength right there with Mansoor.
And look at face lock though. It's Mansoor who swings out.
God, jeez, the team squeezed on me. Ah.
to Atlantis. These young people are about
Is that Mike Christian Priest?
I admit, I did not expect to see this side of the MXF collection in Ring of Honor. As Atlantis Jr. of CAW.
Nice release on the German there. Not enough to control him. It's still back up.
Lost to Larry. Look at the miss. Oh, wait a minute, Atlantis. Wheel back. Turn the back play. And Mansour holding the neck. Atlantis Jr. with an opportunity here.
They're just trying to put it away here.
Atlantis looking for the move. He won the TV title.
Too long, man. This taunt isn't called from the rope.
It's a cradle. 2.
Can you feel
Just
it,
a 2 count
Lexi?
there. A 2 count there. The match
feel
hanging in
it?
the balance.
You know, one reason why Mansour broke that 2 count is because Atlantis had
Energy.
rotated, put Mansour
The
in trouble. I didn't know where Brandon was
the
counting at.
electricity, the smell of hot dogs
great call.
and
Here it is.
sewage.
Hold up. Here
This
it
is
is.
my hometown of
Contest.
New York City.
I don't know you translate.
I have had such a great few
Look at this.
days revisiting my
It's
old
Mansour.
haunts, from taking the Staten Island ferry to the Meatpacking District
Mansour might be out.
to taking the Roosevelt Island subway to Times Square to have an authentic taste of New York pizza at Sbarro's.
Just in the nick of time.
To being right here at the Hammerstein
This is how
Ballroom
you know
in
Atlantis
the
is in a lot of
Bowery
trouble, man.
in the heart of
He's
Yonkers.
in the ring and all. He could have poured that in a little bit and that would have been over.
The king of
What
New
is
York
this? Wait, what?
has
No.
come
Oh,
home.
no.
Get your boy
And I've done so much championing this city for so many years. I've really brought a lot of the positive spotlight here to New York City. I've been able to marriage the leadership skills of Mayor de Blasio,
There's no way.
the amazing Mayor de Blasio, with the athleticism.
Danhausen is back!
How lucky are we that Juan Soto stayed in New York, right? He loves New York as much as I do, and as much of all. Here, my paisans in New York feel the same way. Paisans, Juan Soto, yeah!
Catapult took out Mason.
And the same way they feel about Senor Soto is the same way they feel about the king of New York, Chris Jericho.
Trying to get the win. Now the score is even 2 against 2 here. And let's go.
And on top of that, that's why I have a responsibility here to defend this championship.
Block splash!